number 11 in the UK. That's big. How about that?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I cannot complain about our charting in the UK. I wanted 10. I wanted top 10. I can complain. I wanted top 10.
Not 10.9. Come on.
We like to say we are in the Baker's top 10.
Oh, you'll rise definitely soon. Virgin Records you signed to.
Yeah.
That. How does it feel to be under that label that's so successful and so well accredited? How does that feel?
Well, I mean, it's sort of a funny time to answer that question because EMI as a corporation is undergoing some pretty trying times, and we signed to Virgin US, and because we've done so well in the UK. We moved our contract to Virgin UK. Are you guys on right now?
I think we're on.
Shit. Good luck.
Yeah. He will be there. He's on their guest list.
But we moved our contract to Virgin UK, and now in the States, we're handled by Astroworks,
Yeah.
who are also owned by EMI. They're all EMI labels. So we haven't left the umbrella label, just sort of like shifting around. But it's cool. I mean, a lot of people have philosophical issues with major labels, and in our experience we've never had the sort of traumas that people seem to fantasize might occur in a major label. Like everybody we've met has been really cool and really interested in making what we want to happen.
Are there problems with the music business that you think that there are today? Like I guess the commercial artists and hip hop and stuff.
I mean, I think, obviously the way music is disseminated is changing pretty, A, quickly, and B, dramatically. And I do think one issue that major labels are having right now is that they're having a freak out because they don't really understand how they fit in a market where music is now, essentially obtainable, in a minute for no cost. And I do think that Panic is sort of aiding the downfall of the major label.
Panic at the with Panic is just like
I feel like major labels are panicking.
Okay.
And sort of trying to cling to this old model and not really moving on. But I feel like that's part of what's cool about like Astroworks is that they don't really. I think they think of themselves as an indie, but they work through a major label. I think they seem more in tune with the new model of how the music industry might start working than Virgin US was, for example. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot is going to have to change about the way labels operate, and I think some labels more than others are behaving in a manner that seems resistant to a change that's beyond their control anyway.
Did you think hard about going to a different label, or like any offers that you received that were probably higher, like Virgin? Like, were you like thinking about the band's reputation and all, or maybe other types of things?
I mean, again, like I said, most of what I listen to is on independent labels. But I don't. I never really had a philosophical issue with major labels. I mean, I think the reason I mostly listen to independent stuff is that I think my taste doesn't really lean toward the very mainstream. So stuff that sells millions of records tends to not be that interesting to me. But I don't think we never said, oh, is this like a blow to our credibility to do this? I honestly don't really care if people are annoyed that we're on a major label. That's idiotic because nothing we do has ever been predicated by the fact that we're on a major label. But yeah, I mean, we essentially went with Virgin because they were the label that first made us an offer, like when we were coming up. Yeah. They were the first people that were really interested. And then once they made an offer, a lot of other people made a bunch of different offers, and I think it sort of lent them some credibility in terms of their earnest interest that they were the ones who said, we want to take a chance on these guys. Whereas a lot of the other labels you made offers that were better or worse than Virgin's offer, sort of were clearly just being reactionary and saying like, "Oh, Virgin made this offer, we need to make an offer." So I think it went a long way that Virgin were the ones who sort of said, "Hey, you know what? We actually do like this, and we think there's value to it, so we want to work with you guys."
Okay, that sounds cool.